What's up, guys? Dylan here, and I'm going to be going over my Hoopfest run a bit. I thought the event was really fun. There was plenty of food to kind of pick from. Uh, there was a lot of people I'd never seen, a lot of visitors. So it made a really good environment in Spokane. It made it, I would say, a bit more diverse than what we normally have. And so it's just a really fun experience overall. I didn't really have any negative people besides there was like one guy in the game, but I mean, I enjoyed playing against them. And he didn't really beef with me. It was more so my teammate. But otherwise, I really enjoyed playing against some of the bigger guys who were in my bracket who weren't supposed to be there. So my bracket was supposed to be 6 feet and under. I'm 5'9", 3/4. My shoes on. I'm almost 5'11". This guy was like at least 6'3", 325 pounds, and there was multiple 6 foot plus people or 6 foot plus teams when my entire team was under 6 foot, and I was the tallest one on my team. So it made it very difficult to win. It made it very difficult to win since we were just outmatched by size, even though we're supposed to be in a 6 foot under bracket. But I still had a good time. It was more so my teammates not being able to enjoy themselves because, they had to also play against big guys. I don't mind it because I trained extra hard. I was ready for the big guys, and I enjoyed playing against big guys. It just makes me have to work harder. And, I mean, I have no shame. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to play my best. But I didn't like the courts. There were too many potholes in Spokane on the men's courts. The other courts were a lot better, I would say, because they were in more of a parking lot. But holy shit, my fucking court was a nightmare. First game, I fumbled the ball out of bounds 3 times with no one guarding me. And because the road is just so bad with potholes. And I had to play on the same court the whole day, or both days. Oh. But I still really enjoyed it. I learned what I needed to work on more, which was really my basketball fundamentals. And I just need to work on executing a bit more. I had a fun time. I enjoyed myself. I saw a lot of friends down there, and I know how to better prepare myself for the next event. But it would have been nice to play against some motherfuckers who were not above 6 feet tall, like the bracket was advertised. Otherwise, it was all good. I mean, if it would have been a bit more balanced team-wise, like it should have been in a 6 foot and under bracket, I would have had probably a much better time, especially with like scoring and rebounding and not like actually injuring myself because I was fucked up for almost a week. I couldn't play for a week after this last Hoopfest. I was just, especially playing defense, because there was a guy 6'3", like 325 pounds. Granted, he wasn't strong. I could push him out the paint when he was trying to drive in, but it took a big toll on my body, and it took me a full week to recover after that. And just playing, it made me realize how I have to play against certain people, and that I got to be a bit more crafty. I got to work on my fundamentals a lot more. But it was a really great learning experience, and I'm definitely coming back next year to Dunk Thompson niggas because I'm not satisfied with how that ended. With that, I'm gonna go over just a little bit of my gameplay. Like, I didn't really have a lot of scoring. Next year, I want to double my scoring. I maybe only scored like 4 points in a game, which isn't great. I can do a lot better at scoring. It's just when I can't dribble, my scoring goes down. So I just gotta get better at taking the rock shooting, and I gotta get up, and hopefully I can dunk the ball by next year. Hopefully you guys check out the channel and see my progress towards that dunk progress. I've been working on it. I'm going to be posting some of that in the upcoming videos, and I'll be trying to get myself to Japan and play with some of the Japanese locals. But with that, guys, that was my Hoopfest update. I thought it was great besides my court I was on. And their ball was a little deflated and not the greatest for handling, but it was street ball. Street ball is okay. It's not basketball. It's a completely different beast. So you got to take it with a grain of salt. But hopefully, guys, I catch you guys in the next one. Peace.